S-A-T. It's in the name.
This episode of the Helping Healing Humor
Sons of Blunder
podcast is brought to you in partnership with ministryleague.com. We would love for more people to discover this show, so please rate and review us on iTunes or your podcast provider. Feel free to share on your social media and subscribe at benandtravis.com for the free ebook, 28 Days of Focused Living.
Welcome into the Helping Healing Humor podcast with Ben and Travis, Sons of Blunder, Super Bowl pick edition. We're here with myself, Travis Creasy, Ben Hayes, the man whose name is at the top of the page.
Most important.
Always comes first. 9 months older than me, who is also dead last in our pick'em so far. But he's going to make some headway. Still got time. He can still make a lot of ground here. He might just have to go perfect, but
it's probably not going to happen, though. I mean, let's be honest about it. It's not going to happen.
We've got our man behind the science, the guy who does follow the science, actually, is Will Mahan with us. Will, how you doing, man?
And I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm all right.
So he follows the science, but he picks according to a barbecue sandwich.
That's right.
Is that the science?
Exactly.
Okay.
And it has not failed us
checking.
in 2 years so far.
There you go. He's the Z-Man's rolling.
The Z-Man.
And unfortunately, we don't have Blake Holloman here with us. I would say, and I guess he is still battling through the illness, but he's also playing Xbox. So.
That's right.
What do you do to overcome an illness?
Yeah.
You play Xbox.
Yeah, exactly. He's trashing 4-year-olds on Xbox instead of being with us. So I'll try not to take that offensive or be offended at that. But we're here to pick the Super Bowl, and we're going to go kind of around the room, give a kind of a spiel of, some of the things that we're interested in seeing, and then we'll come back through and we'll have our picks as far as who is going to actually be victorious. So, Ben, what's got you intrigued about Super Bowl 55, right?
I'm just excited because of the kind of the older, younger matchup. It didn't matter how this thing played out. You were going to get an older, aged, experienced quarterback versus some, veteran quarterback versus some of these younger, but you can't really say Mahomes is not a veteran of a Super Bowl because he's already been there and done that. So, it's not like he's completely brand new, but up and coming star versus a guy who's got seven? No, how many has he got now? Super Bowl rings.
Is it 6?
I think he's 6. 6 and 3.
But yeah,
he's lost the Giants twice, lost to the Eagles.
Yeah. So, I mean, you got a guy who's been there, done that a bunch, somebody who's just kind of up and coming, who's going to probably, unless, barring some crazy thing, going to be in the league for a long time. And Brady, may still be for a couple more years, but probably
the window is closing.
The window is closing.
He's older than y'all.
He is older than me and Travis. That's getting up there.
Maybe combined.
Close.
Will, what do you think? What's got you intrigued?
And I'm not necessarily going to give my pick here.
Yeah. Oh no.
But I think if Brady was to win it, I'm just going to call. He's just going to walk it off and be done.
Oh.
I think it's
bold
just
statement.
I think it's just
hot take,
like,
baby. Yeah.
I mean, it's like, what better way to go? Like, to me, that's the storyline.
Yeah.
Brady's the storyline.
Why would you not?
Yeah.
If you could just walk it off.
Split from Belichick, prove that, everybody was going, Belichick's going to take Cam Newton, go to the Super Bowl, and continue to dominate. But it's like, man, Brady showed that he's the one that's really worth all the money.
Yeah, and I said this before. I was surprised that he went somewhere else. Mm-hmm. Like, why? Like, the whole Chipper Jones thing. You've been at this franchise the whole career. This is where you were at. You just kind of think like you made your name there. Why go somewhere else? Well, I think we've seen why he went somewhere else, because now he's getting to prove to the world I'm not that bad. I mean, I was the reason that they did so well. Look what I can do when I go to this place. So, Travis, what's intriguing you about it?
The uniforms. No, I'm just kidding. I do like the Bucks.
Show,
yeah, right? The halftime show. That's what I'm all about. But I like the weapons. I think about the weapons. I don't know. Has Antonio Brown, have they decided? I know he was kind of up in the air. Yeah, I mean, surely he's played in the Super Bowl. Maybe he hasn't. But surely if you can go at all possible, you're going to play.
Oh, yeah.
But it is kind of, I mean, Brady's not the only one that's kind of old on the Bucks. I mean, you've got some guys who are older. I don't know if they're that old. You got Gronkowski. And then you got the Chiefs, and a lot of their weapons are young. Of course, the Bucks have Mike Evans, who Alabama fans will remember was a terror right there with Johnny Manziel, those guys. So I think the weapons, it's going to be fireworks, I think, to a large degree. But the Bucs defense has been
Look
pretty
at
sharp.
that. But
So
the weapons that Mahomes has too is
So having
to
made
deal
that
with.
statement, we'll throw Blake under the bus first because he's not
Yeah.
here to defend himself.
That's
He
right.
made his pick to us before he came on. Will
He is rolling with the Chiefs.
rolling with the Chiefs.
Yeah.
All right.
He's
rolling
got
with the
Blake
Chiefs.
has eaten the Z-Man. He has had the sandwich, so
He's going Chiefs.
he's rolling with the Chiefs. It says Antonio Brown is playing,
Antonio Brown is playing.
and
So
he has been to one Super Bowl but lost it.
so the the wild man, I'll say it that way, is going to be playing. He's never not quite ever been right since he took that hit from, I think it was Vontez Burfict in the playoff game. He was just been a completely different person. But that's intriguing because I mean he's got the weapons around him. So Blake went with the Chiefs, the Z-Man barbecue.
Don't ask me for next. I'm in the last. I'm in last
He's
place.
in last
You
place.
gotta
That's right. I
you
guess
gotta
we
give
gotta
me
go.
some.
Okay.
You gotta give me some love here.
Everything in me that wants to know that I paid the price for going against Brady in the Packers, and I may have went against him with the Saints too. And it's come back to bite me. And I like defense first, but I'm gonna have to go with the Chiefs. I mean, I just in my mind, I mean, he just both put a pressure. It's almost like whoever scores first,
yeah,
I would almost go
this
with
one's a
because
tough one.
the pressure, Mahomes is playing. It's kind of like when we Trevor Lawrence effect. It's like
Yeah,
they just come into the game,
the X factor.
but with Brady,
just-
it's never over. It's literally
That's
never
it.
over, and that's kind of why I'm like, man, I want to go with the Bucs and defense and all those things. But man, Mahomes, it's almost like the Alabama offense this year. It was real hard to go against those guys. So I'm going to go with Chiefs. That doesn't really give me a leg up on Blake because we're tied for first right now, but we've got some other picks that we're going to do. All right, Will. Third place in the pick 'em right now.
The Z-Man is still in the same spot as it's always been. So
just at the top of the page. I mean, so the Chiefs opened as a 3.5-point favorite. All right, so not a lot there, but internet saying or betting odds are saying it's going to be a 57.5-point game. So that's what they're saying total is. So they think it's not going to be much of a defensive game. I mean, I guess it kind of could be, but I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to go Patriots win.
Patriots.
Or not
Patriots aren't even playing.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Brady wins.
Brady
the Bucs
wins.
win. All right, so I'm going to go off on a limb.
So Brady's retiring. This is it.
Brady wins, walks off. Gronkowski walks off, and Antonio Brown. All three done in retirement with the Super Bowl win.
So when does Brady go in the Hall of Fame?
Immediately.
Immediately.
They
As he
vote
walks
the day
away.
after.
As he walks
Yeah, as they're walking off, they just
As soon as
hand
he
him
walks off the field, they're going to hand it to
There
him.
you go. All right.
So,
I don't even know if we got a coin. If Ben goes with the Bucs, I mean, we're going to need one, right?
We're going to need a coin.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I think. I want to say that I mean it's hard to pick against Mahomes. It really is. I'll get us a coin in a second. It's hard to pick against him because he's just that factor that you just can't weigh in. But I'm with Will. I really want the. I mean, I'm not even a Brady fan, but I feel like it's just one of those like we're watching history and greatness, and like, man, if he could get that last one and then just walk off on it. And maybe it's kind of like that factor of everybody says about, Nick Saban, how can we make him retire? Well, you get him that last one, maybe he'll retire.
Let's win 5 more national championships, and then we'll.
I mean,
we'll
it has been fun to see what Brady can accomplish, even though I'm not just a huge fan. I'm kind of slowly going,
it almost seems like every other Super Bowl Brady's in, he's been the favorite to win it.
Yeah.
But now, and I've always rooted for the underdog. And now it's like Brady's kind of feels like the underdog. So, hey, let's go with the underdog and let's see what happens.
It's the coin of doom to determine I may have one.
I know we probably flip the coin. Here, I got one. I got pennies.
Sweet.
Pennies work?
Pennies work. The doom is not measured by the worthy value of the penny or
we got a penny.
the
That's
coin.
as good as it gets.
All right.
So,
Ben, you're in last place, brother. Do the honors. So I'm just gonna keep reminding you that.
That's why I was kind of hoping to gain a little ground on this one. So, heads, we're gonna go with Tom Brady. Brady's head.
There you go.
All right, and then tails will be Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. So
Got it.
And it is Heads.
Yes.
Heads.
The Bucks
Tom
are your
Brady
Super
and
Bowl
the Bucks. It is.
according to the Ben and Travis Sons of Blunder.
According to the 2 last place people.
Exactly.
Don't
The
go
Bucks are gonna
put
win.
any money on this.
Don't do it.
Please don't do it.
Don't do
Because
it.
I
Do
don't
not
want to
bet
be
on the
responsible.
Patriots.
Yeah. On the Patriots for sure. You will lose that.
Yes, yeah, the Patriots are
Every
not
time.
participating. The Patriot fans probably are.
Well, the last-
which is kind of tough. I don't know. Do you cheer?
Well, last week you
For
asked me
Brady.
when we were walking out. I said, "Hey, Pats are winning it." And, I said it's tied or so. No, I said they're up by 3. You said who? I said the Pats, and you were like, "What? Is it the Patriots?" He goes, "Huh? What are you talking about? They're not playing." I was like, "Oh yeah, Tom Brady, whatever."
Well, I
Whoever
mean,
he
Patrick
plays for.
Mahomes are Patriot fan. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
I don't
Pat
know.
in some way.
That's right,
Okay.
Pat.
Could be.
All right, so we're going to switch over to some in-game picks, and hopefully, Lord willing, we'll be coming to you live on Facebook during the Super Bowl and have a few other things going on, maybe a wheel here and there other than this wheel,
That's
the
right.
wheel of wheel.
On the wheel
The
of
Will
Will.
Will.
That's what
So
we're
be
thinking
sure to
of.
tune into that, facebook.com/Ben and Travis. We're going to do some in-game picks, and I'll let Will kind of run the show on that.
Yeah. So, all right, here's the first
Shotgunning them.
first question. Yeah. Will Patrick Mahomes score a rushing touchdown?
Ooh, no.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going yes on that one, too. Now, I think this is Ben's always favorite question. Will there be a defensive or special teams touchdown?
Ooh.
Yes.
All right.
Are you talking about will there? Is that one question or is that 2 questions?
Well, just either or.
Yeah.
Will there be one of the
Yeah,
other?
But it's got to be
I'm
a
calling
touchdown. It's not like a special teams field goal.
Yeah.
It's a special teams like run back, defensive.
Well, special
pick
team
six,
or
fumble.
defensive. Yeah,
Right.
pick 6. I'm calling.
Touchdown.
That's got to be a pick
Yeah.
6 somewhere in there.
Well, I think if you're going to pick the Bucks, you got to have one. I think the defense for the Buccaneers has
gotta
to score.
stand up.
Somebody's got to score something that's not normal.
I'm saying
but
yes because I want.
I'm
it
going to
happen.
go yes because I would almost think more often than not it does somewhere. It's usually
Yeah.
one of the bigger plays.
I'm going to go yes
There's gonna be a big play.
with that one as well. Will the first offensive play be a pass?
Mm.
Those guys that are at the helm. Yeah, I'd say yes.
That's
I'm gonna
pretty good running backs here.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's
say no. I'm gonna say no. I think Brady. I think Brady wins the toss. They're gonna hand that ball off. See what Fournette can do before they make his arm win the game.
So I'm going to go to run first. Now, you bring up an interesting point. So 2 running backs in the game are Leonard Fournette
Yep.
and Clemson's running back, Helaire.
Is
No,
that
it's a
Clyde's Helaire.
it's LSU's running back.
Oh, yeah,
Clyde's
yeah.
Helaire, yeah.
Both
Yeah.
of them. Okay,
yeah,
so
Helaire,
who will have more rushing yards between the 2 LSU running backs?
Oh man,
Clyde's Helaire or Leonard Fournette?
Fournette. I think Fournette will because he's not
Yeah.
playing Alabama. Oh
Well, and he's the only guy who can. That's that he's the only one who can run. I mean, Tom Brady's not going to run. Patrick Mahomes is going to run.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to take away some from.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
the
go.
other
I'm gonna go Fournette on that one. All right,
Fournette.
who will throw more interceptions, Brady or Mahomes? In his older years, Brady
saying-
has
I'm saying
thrown
Brady.
more picks.
I'm going to say Brady, even though the defense is tough for
Yeah.
them. Mahomes doesn't seem to.
I'm gonna go Brady. Brady threw 3 last week.
Yeah.
I mean he threw
Yeah,
3
I think I'm
picks.
gonna go Brady.
I don't think it's gonna be as windy.
That's
But
what's
he
so
threw three.
amazing is Brady seems to be throwing quite a few picks and still winning.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
because
So it's
he
like-
pushes through it, man.
Defense,
he pushes
yeah.
through it.
Will Kansas City? So we said they were predicted at a 3.5 point. Will they win by more than 3.5 points? If you're choosing, I guess this is more kind of your question.
Can we do
Well, let's say this: will the spread be more than 3.5 points? Will the final game?
Yes.
Final
I think
score,
it'll be
yes.
more than 3.5. Yeah. Either
So
way.
what do you think it'll be?
I
We
think-
haven't set our like score wise.
I think I'm picking the Chiefs to win, so I think it's double digit. I think they get to 10. I really do.
So you say Chiefs by 10.
I think Chiefs by 10.
I was thinking by 10 either way. Like one way or another, I think it's going to be by 10. But I was thinking, obviously, the other.
Give me Brady by 14.
Brady by
Wow.
14.
Wow. All
It's
right.
not even
Oh,
coming
no.
down to the wire. Is what
No,
he's saying.
let's just roll with it.
I probably, just to make it a little, I'd probably say by 7. I think it'll be a 1-score game. So let's say 7.
Okay. So everybody's going more
All right.
Yeah.
than 3.5.
1
Now,
and 3.
here was will any points be scored in the last 2 minutes of the ball game? Fourth quarter, 2 minutes. Will any points be scored?
He's saying yes. I'm saying no.
I'm saying
I'm
no. I
saying-
say it's going to be
yes.
done by 2 minutes. And Brady's
Yes.
just
It's going to be a last. I think
victory
I'm thinking a
formation.
last.
Yeah, I
minute
think
drive.
see between us. I mean, that could be a big deal in the pick'em because like if they score, that brings it down to 7. It could be between 14 and 7. If they score with me, it could change. So
I think yes.
Yeah.
All right. So Andy Reid, very comical coach. Will Andy Reid be seen wearing a plastic face shield during the game?
Ooh,
He's been known for going the face shield.
he has.
And I don't know if that's just maybe because he can't breathe real well wearing a mask. He may get out of breath a little bit quicker than
I'm going.
some
I'm
others.
going.
I don't know what his. I don't
Yes.
know.
I mean, he's going to have to wear something,
I
right?
think
face shield,
I
going
think
face shield.
Yeah.
Been pretty good for him. All right. So going to, what everybody really loves, the halftime show and the singing
course.
of the national anthem. Eric Church and Jasmine Sullivan are singing the national anthem. Will it last longer than 2 minutes or will it be shorter than 2 minutes?
I don't even know what the average
It's going
is.
longer. I mean, anytime you put more than one person in there, it's got to go longer.
Yeah. I don't even know
I don't even-
what's the average if it's
I don't even know what
just done?
genre the other
I don't
person
even know
is.
what-
I know
I
there's
don't
one
even know.
country music artist in there.
That's what I was kind of hanging in. Like the country artist may stay just kind of true.
Yeah.
But if you throw in like a pop,
I
you
think
never know.
anytime you add
I think it's
somebody,
gonna-
it's
yeah.
going to go longer than 2. But
I think it'll be longer.
All right. So last question here. And then I guess we can give like our true point spread, what we think it's going to be. Commercials, also a really big part of the Super Bowl. Who will have the first commercial? Doritos or Pringles?
Ooh. I'm gonna go Doritos. I like some Doritos.
That was my gut reaction too. I don't know how much we're going to be, how much chance you're going to get because we keep agreeing on things. But of course, we got March Madness too. But I'm going to go with Doritos too.
Yeah, it seems like Doritos has more money than Pringles.
Yeah.
I was just kinda-
Doritos seems to have multiple ones, but I mean,
Yeah.
you did say first, but I think Doritos.
I'd
Oh.
say Doritos are more addictive. I probably enjoy Pringles
Oh.
more, but once you eat one Dorito, you
You've
finish
got
the
to, yeah,
bag.
you've got to eat
Finish
the whole
the
thing.
bag.
So now I kind of jumped the gun. Here's the very last question right here. All right, so you've got Jim Nance, Tony Romo calling the game. Will the first word basically either be pandemic or COVID?
Oh.
When they talk
Which
about
one will appear first?
Which
one
word will appear
will
first?
come first, pandemic or
What do
COVID?
you think?
I'm going COVID.
I'm going pandemic.
All right,
I gotta gain some ground.
Yeah.
I was going to go with COVID because I figured it would be COVID pandemic. Now, it will be fun to watch Romo because he'll probably call out all the plays before they happen.
Romo is great.
So-
I love watching him. That meme we were talking about earlier where it said,
No, he's
you know,
awesome.
Romo looking
He's way
down
better
on the
at that.
field thinking, I really wish that I could have called defenses like this
Oh,
well when
yeah.
I was on the field. But still, he does a great job. He's fun to listen to.
So here's the last two questions regarding end of the game. So total points scored. So what's the total going to be? And then what is your score prediction? So total points and then your score prediction. So I guess it'll they could be the same or they could not be the same, and see what you choose there. Should we let Travis go first?
Yeah.
I'm going 35-24. Obviously, I went
Pretty
KC,
close there.
and then I said that KC would win by 10. I think that's what I said. So I'm going to go 35-24.
All right.
Late. I think they score late to get that 30-35.
All right. So Travis is saying 59 total points.
Hmm.
What you rolling with?
What was the over under? You remember?
57 and a half.
57 and a half.
Is the total?
Well, that's what the betting odds are, 57 and a half. And we don't condone using this
Amen.
for betting
We're
purposes.
just saying, yeah. Man, I was wanting to go really high because they're both just such scoring offenses, but I know there's some defense involved too.
Mhm.
So it's kind of hard. I'm trying to think. What'd you say? 35?
I think 35-24
24
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
59 total. And I said they win by 10 or more.
I was going to go higher than that, but how about I'm going to say 42-35.
42-35.
I mean, that's way shooting it, but they can
I-
score. I think they're going
I
to
think
get
it's
into a scoring thing
28-24, and the Chiefs put one in to kind
to
of put
cap
some
it off.
space.
So you're going 42-35.
Yeah. So I'm
which
going
puts you at 77 total.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going big or going
Let's
home.
go up.
boys.
Let's go.
I mean,
That's a lot of points
It
right
is.
there. But I can't say much.
but you get those two quarterbacks.
They get heated up.
They
It's
start
on.
getting heated up. It's going to be some points scored.
So I'm going to go 40-26.
It's not too far off.
So that puts me at 66. So I don't know how you get 26 in a football game. Probably a safety here or there. May work it out.
Hey, it happened to Peyton Manning and they got destroyed.
So 40-26. So it's either going to be a high scoring. I would assume Blake's probably going to go more around the 57.
We'll get these questions to him and
Yeah,
the
there
answers, but,
and see what he says.
so I got one question and then we'll wrap up. Who is your non-quarterback, kind of game changer, somebody that kind of shows? Usually it's somebody you don't know. I'm probably going to go with somebody that he's not like completely unknown. In fact, he's probably the second best player on his team. But who do you think that's not a quarterback that's going to impact the game the most? I'm going with Travis Kelce because, well,
That's what I was going with.
his first name. So let's just say greatness runs in the Travis name. So
Yeah.
Travis
He's
Kelce.
pretty solid.
I think he kind of outduels the Gronk.
Yeah.
If OJ Howard was playing, which he's injured, and now I probably would have went with him. But I'm just going to go with Travis
Mismatch
Kelce.
nightmare right there with
Yeah.
OJ. Who you going with?
Is it
He can
Hill?
go with the
Is
same.
it Hill
Yes,
that's
Tyreek.
on there?
Tyreek Hill.
I think Tyreek Hill.
And he
has
plays
a
for the
chance.
Chiefs, who you picked
I know,
against.
I
by
know,
the
but
way.
I'm saying he's going to be. I think he'll be a game changer.
Yeah,
in it.
yeah.
Now I'm not saying they're going to win it. But I think he'll be solid.
So I'm going to roll with one of my three that are going to retire. And I'm going to roll with Gronkowski.
Gronk. See, I think I'm kind of there with you. I
Gronk
think it's a
comes
tight
back.
end that really
Yeah.
changes the
Or
outcome.
it's either going to be, Brady, Gronkowski, or just the Bucs defense.
What was the other? Didn't the Bucks have another tight end that really showed up in one of the games? That did. Am I thinking of a
They've
different?
got well. I mean,
I was thinking there was
passing
one
game,
guy
they
that got
quite a bit.
several. Like
They've got
one
like
of the
three tight
playoff
ends that are
games.
really
Yeah.
good.
He came out. I was gonna pick him, but I didn't remember his name. So I could say on the Bucks side, it'd be that guy.
The lesser known tight end.
Yeah, the lesser known tight end of the
I'm
Bucks.
looking it up here.
I can't remember who it was.
Mike Allstott is going to be.
Wow.
I don't know. It may take a second to get there.
Anyway, I don't know.
Gronkowski, Cameron Brate,
Yeah,
Tanner Hudson, Anthony Auclair.
I think he was
I think
using
Brate.
all of them. But I think
I
Brady
think
made
Brady
it.
is the guy. you're
Mike
talking about.
Evans may have a breakout
Oh
game.
yeah, he could be a difference.
Evans is a solid guy too. So it'd be interesting. But
Well, all right. I appreciate you guys, your time. Like I said, we'd love for you to check in with us. The plan right now is to watch the game live on Facebook and maybe have a few things to do while we're watching it. But let us know your picks on those questions, what you think is going to happen down in the comments, and always share, like, and tell people about us. Guys, y'all got anything else?
enjoy the game. It's going to be a good one.
It's gonna be fun.
All right. We'll see you soon.
December 7th, 1941, is a day that our grandparents and great-grandparents might recall vividly. Thousands of brave individuals answered the call to enlist and serve their country. Those back home waited and also served by providing essential support.
Since then, veterans have served in the Korean War, the Vietnam War, Desert Storm, Operation Enduring Freedom, and the current ongoing global military operations. It's no surprise that our veterans have paid a huge price for the freedoms that we cherish. Serenity Counseling is honored to serve those who have served through their Renewed Warriors program.
If you are a veteran who struggles with post-traumatic stress, or maybe you love a veteran who is struggling with post-traumatic stress, it can often be hard to talk about. Drug therapy can often feel like a Band-Aid.
This program, the Renewed Warriors program, is free. Renewed Spirits is currently recruiting veterans for their equine-assisted support group, working with horses outside in the open air. Give them a call or check out their website for more information and to be a part of this group. They'll let you know the details. All you have to do is report for duty. The horses are very good at helping, but you have to be in their presence for it to work.
Give the counselors at Serenity Counseling a call, 256-263-6367, or at their website, serenitycounselingshoals.org.
Serenity Counseling is located at 1954 Jackson Road in Florence, Alabama.
Serenity Counseling, where hope is given and healing begins. HCU offers dual enrollment credit. Know a high schooler who needs college credit? Our friends at Heritage Christian University offer general education courses so your high schooler can get ahead. Feel at ease knowing your child will have Christian instructors at only $100 per class. To find out more, email rharrison, that's RHARRISON, at hcu.edu or click Apply Now at www.hcu.edu.
Thanks for joining Ben, Travis, and Will on the Helping Healing Humor podcast. Make sure to go to benandtravis.com for more content and to download the free ebook, 28 Days of Focused Living.